Good morning. Today I will read Genesis chapter 20. Now Abraham moved on from there into the region of the Negev and lived between Kadesh and Shur. After that catastrophe, Abraham moved from there. For a while he stayed in Gerar, and there Abraham said to his wife Sarah, "She is my sister." The same thing that he did when he was in Egypt. So he didn't learn his lesson, and God didn't told him anything to, I don't know why. Said of his wife, Sarah, she is my sister. Then Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent for Sarah and took her. Whoa, took her. But let's not forget that they were old. I think here, Sarah was 90 years old, or 89. So how was she still beautiful, and that the other man to want her? It's very interesting. But I think some people are beautiful even if they are getting old. She's my sister. Then Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent for Sarah and took her. But God came to Abimelech in a dream one night and said to him, "You are as good as dead because of the woman you have taken. She is a married woman." Whoa, so God is getting involved again and again. But why didn't he scold Abraham a bit? Why are you doing this? Do you not believe that I am with you? That I can protect you and your wife, even if she is beautiful, and that no one will harm you? Because of the woman you have taken. She is a married woman. Now Abimelech had not gone near her. So he said, "Lord, will you destroy an innocent nation? Did he not say to me, 'She is my sister'? And didn't she also say, 'He is my brother'? I have done this with a clear conscience, and clear hands." Then God said to him in the dream, "Yes, I know you did this with a clear conscience, and so I have kept you from sinning against me. That is why I did not let you touch her. Now return the man's wife, for he is a prophet, and he will pray for you, and you will live. But if you do not return her, you may be sure that you and all yours will die." Wow, it's a very wow that is when God is with you. But yeah, why didn't scold Abraham a bit, God, to tell him that what he's doing is not right. Early the next morning, Abimelech summoned all his officials, and when he told them all that had happened, they were very much afraid. Whoa. Then Abimelech called Abraham in and said, "What have you done to us? How have I wronged you that you have brought such great guilt upon me and my kingdom? You have done things to me that should not be done." Whoa. That Abimelech, even if I think their nation will be destroyed, and in God's plan will destroy all his nation, but not yet, because Abimelech still had a bit of respect on God, a bit of fear of the God. I mean, yeah. And Abimelech asked Abraham, "What was your reason for doing this?" Abraham replied, "I said to myself, there is surely no fear of God in this place." Yeah, we must not judge before we know the things. Even Egypt was not that wicked as Abraham thought, I think, but, or I don't know, but he did that before testing. I said to myself, there is surely no fear of God in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Besides, she really is my sister, the daughter of my father, though not of my mother. And she became my wife. So she was his sister, but not yeah, the daughter of my father, though not of my mother. It is a sin. It is incest to make this or something like that. It is forbidden. But God didn't show him for the first. It is very weird that why God is he not telling all the laws from the beginning to be righteous, the man to be righteous in all domains. And she became my wife. And when God had me wander from my father's household, I said to her, and that's why I think Sarah couldn't have children, only by a miracle, because they were brothers. They shared the same blood, and it is not okay. Yeah, half of the blood, but yeah. And she became my wife. And when God had me wander from my father's household, I said to her, "This is how you can show your love to me. Everywhere we go, say of me, he's my brother. Wow! This is how you can show your love to me. So she believed it. I mean, you can sleep with them to the people to not kill me. You can better you go in their arm and sleep with them and be their wife. Abraham was very weird. Didn't he love her? How could he do that? How can you share? How can you send your wife in other hands? That means you don't love her. It's very not cool. Then Abimelech brought sheep and cattle and male and female slaves and gave them to Abraham, and he returned Sarah his wife to him. And Abimelech said, "My land is before you, live wherever you like." To Sarah he said, "I am giving your brother 1,000 shekels of silver. This is to cover the offense against you before all who are with you. You are completely vindicated." Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his slave girls, so they could have children again. Wow, wow, wow. We see a thing here. When Sarah was there, all the slave girls couldn't have any children. Why is that? Is that to push Abimelech to sleep only with Sarah? To do the bad thing? I don't know what happened. Maybe Abraham knew that Sarah cannot have any children, so he better send in other hands. Better than to die. But it is not cool. You must love your wife until the death. You must protect your wife. I mean, you must put yourself in front of her and the problem, and protect her. That is the attitude of a man who loves his wife. Then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, and his slave girls, so they could have children again. For the Lord had closed up every womb in Abimelech's household because of Abraham's wife Sarah. I don't know why God was working like that. Like that happened in the case of Egypt too. It's a difference between Abimelech and Pharaoh. The Pharaoh evacuated Abraham. Go! But Abimelech said, my land is before you, live wherever you like. Why is that change of attitude? What is really happening? They are different people, so yeah. Okay, may the God bless me and protect me and enlighten me in the next chapter too. And if God wants, you will see me there too. God bless you all. Goodbye.